except for the part where they're not the same thing at all. Oh, I always thought if you lived by the water it would be cooler, but I think this week it sounds globally it's not going to be cooler for anybody, so we just get to deal with it, you know? We laugh rejuvenates you. I appreciate you saying that. Because sometimes I get weirded out by my laugh and the sound of my voice. I mean, we all do. You know, when you're listening to a recording and you hear yourself and you're like, that's me? That's what I sound like? Because every now and then I'll hear my laugh. I'm like, why do I do that? Global heat waves truly bring. They honestly, yeah. Global heat waves bringing people together. Since I don't know how long we've been recording them, since the 1800s. Man, that and the U.S. World Cup has been bringing people together. Yeah, we're all bitching about the same damn thing. The U.S. World Cup has been so fun to watch. I love all the Europeans who are like, I get why you Americans are fat now. Your food is delicious and awful for you, but so good. My favorite is the Frenchman who's like, I will start a revolution for a Costco. Just great. Hey, hello, Delta. So, you think I'm wise? What does it mean when a girl tells you Happy Father's Day and calls you daddy as fuck? That means she likes you and she wants you to have her babies. That's what that means. 100%. She trying to make a baby with you. I don't know how else you could interpret that one. Because that's what I would say, you know? Booby. That is what I would say if I wanted somebody's baby. I would probably wish them a Happy Father's Day. Say the line. Wait, what's the line? The daddy as fuck. There's a song where it's like, I'm feeling daddy as fuck. Daddy as fuck. That's hot. Oh, is that the line? That's hot. God, I love Paris Hilton. I really do. I think she's really great. She's a really smart businesswoman, you know? I get she had a bit of an advantage, you know, being an heiress and shit to the Hilton hotels. But she also has just used what she's been given very well, you know? She doesn't actually sound like that. Oh my god. Like, she just was playing a character so she could get money on a reality show and begin building her brand at a young age, which is really, really smart when you think about it because people loved her for it. And now she's a DJ. So, like, you go, girl. If the wind is coming off the ocean, it's cool, but since you're on the east, it goes the other way. Oh, it's booby. Duh. Yeah, that one goes booby. And then Bill Booty is, it goes booty, but he sounds very proper when he says booty. That's why it's Bill Booty. Twitter booty. The daddy thing started when the Pope started a Twitter account, and everyone started responding to tweets with daddy. I love the internet so much sometimes. The Pope. Oh my god, it's 2013 Pope Benedict, I think. I love the internet. The internet's a beautiful place. Okay, we gotta cut up some onion. I think this container, I know it's itty bitty. I know there's another one. Yeah. But I think this is probably the appropriate amount of size of raw onion on your salad. Like, it's not a lot, but Ginger also doesn't, he doesn't love raw onion. I love raw onion. I'm the raw onion lover. Where do you say? He said the drawer, right? Yeah. And then I'll just use a baggie for the rest. Okay. This thirst tweet at Tony the Tiger. Oh my, yes. Okay, no, I do remember when the furries were pissed off about that. I do. Oh my gosh. They really wanted their flakes to be frosted, huh? God, I do remember that though. God, I love the internet so much. I love internet drama. When it's good internet drama. When it's people like trolling and doing stupid shit. I miss the days of Haribo Hotel and all the online trolling things and guy online and all that nonsense. The internet I don't feel is quite the same as it used to be. Things really changed since 2013. Online culture is definitely different than it used to be. Millennials and Gen Z are living in a whole different world than we once upon a time were. You don't know the 4chan meme where people are convinced that Mike... or what? Yeah. That shit was funny. I'm sorry, if I go to hell, that is one of the reasons I'm going to go to hell, because I was definitely one of the people that was spreading that around the internet. Like, I would go on Yahoo Answers and answer questions of people be like, why isn't my phone working? And tell them to put it in the microwave for only 10 seconds and don't do more than 10 seconds or it might explode. If I go to hell, that's why. If I pop, I'm not even going to be surprised. I'm going to pop up and be like, yeah, no, this is about the trolling I did online. They'll be like, yes, yeah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I know. I'm supposed to be here. Because I did that as well as allegedly, hypothetically, theoretically, not theoretically, for legal reasons, I never did any of the things I'm about to say. But somebody once upon a time photoshopped these really convincing looking coupons, and then for Popeye's chicken sandwiches, and then somebody else maybe made like a really quick little program to make mass emails to send this to like every email address you could, you know, a program where it would just go through of like, dude man 123, dude man 124, dude man, like just every email address combination possible, and then just let chaos ensue as people went to Popeyes and tried to get their free chicken sandwich with the coupon they printed off from home. That wasn't real. But a lot of people got free chicken sandwiches. So actually that one I might not go to hell for. Because I didn't do it. Allegedly. I didn't do any of these things. That I think was a good service. I think that was a good deed though. To give people free chicken sandwiches. You remember the coupon thing? I know, it went wild. People were fighting. Like, people were full-on fighting. That shit got way crazier than I thought it was going to get. But I think that was a good deed. I don't think that was a bad troll. I think that was, like, a good troll. I've never done squatting, because I've never trolled anyone ever before. This is all alleged. The onion that matches my dress is making me cry. It's burning my eyes, so I'm backing away slowly because my eyeballs needed a second there. Look, if you're punching up at a corporation, see, and that's kind of every troll I've ever done. Like, I believe it's wrong and bad. I've never trolled anyone, but I believe it's wrong and bad to troll, like, people. Like, scamming old people out of their money, no, that's bad, that's wrong. Doing racist shit, that's wrong. Sexist shit, that's wrong. Anything involving a child, fuck no. Things involving harming animals, no, that's not funny. But things where you're fucking with a corporation, that's kind of funny. This onion is attacking me. My eyes. Holy shit. See, you can't be racist or you can't, because it's neither of those things. You can't be bigoted toward a corporation. It's not even a real person, even if they file themselves legally as a human being, which doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But yeah, that was a really fun one. That did get a little crazy. I remember watching on WorldStar of people like duking it out in the parking lot over the coupons. And I'm like, okay, what have we done? We've gone too far. Not that I ever did that though, allegedly. My eyes are really like, hang on, hold on. This onion is attacking me. Onion, it tastes so good, it burns. Ugh. Yeah. I'm crying. I'm just really emotional about the corporations in America. Okay, that's like the perfect amount though, I feel, for sprinkling on a salad. There's the onion. I cut up the lettuce. Is that it? Are we done? No. I think we are actually. Oh, I gotta wrap up the meat. We're not done. I lied. Put some of the onion in here for me. Yeah. There's also the fake Black Friday coupons, but as Never participated in those. And if I did, I stopped because people fight too much on Black Friday, and so those aren't funny. Like, those were supposed to be funny, not that I would know. But they very quickly got not funny because, I mean, I guess it was kind of stupid to think people weren't going to, like, fight over these, like, free coupon, like, free LED TV coupons, kind of things like that. That was maybe a fool's errand to believe no one was going to go crazy over that shit, but it just goes to show. Oh, hey, I found the dividers. But yeah, we are actually almost done. How long have I been live? This is such a quick meal. I might make this again, just because of how easy it is. We're done. Leaves cooked beef on the stove. I almost did forget about the beef. Yeah, we're done. Ginger can eat it, like, off of the stove, okay? He can figure it out himself. Hang on, I gotta go, like, get the tear out of my eye from the onion. Okay. I'm done crying. There's no point crying over cut onions. My recipe thing fell. Oh, graze at your leisure. He would too, is the thing. I do that sometimes. I'm home alone. Just graze upon food. Ooh, where am I? No, he doesn't want the french fries. The french fries are for me. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking he wants the french fries. Oh my god, I gotta make the dressing. Which is just gonna be mayo. I'm spilling the beef. No! It's more efficient this way. Is it to graze upon? Okay, spill the beef. Hi, Keen. How's it going? I want to say that from now on instead of spill the beans. What is the history of the saying, spill the beans? Why do people say spill the beans? Why don't we say spill the beef? Oh man, now I want to know. Oh, there's a Wug Trio? Hell yeah, hang on. I want the Wug Trio. Thank you. How's it going, Keen? I hope you're doing good. You guys want some beef? You know, put some meat in your mouth? No. As my brain was thinking it and my mouth was forming the words, my brain was like, no. Stop that. Don't need to say that one out loud, but we already did, so. Okay. I think the rest of it should fit in here. Maybe. Imagine carefully stacked towers, one bean at the time. Spill the beans is another way of saying let it all out, because beans were kept stacked up. And if they ever got out, they go everywhere. I'm also now imagining carefully stacked beans like Jenga tower stacked beans. Stacked! That makes much more sense. but file, I'm also like, okay, yeah, so they're like you know, like a Jenga tower, just like stacked up, or like Lincoln logs, like just beans, you know? Stop talking about your bean sack on Twitch, oh my god. Mobile autocorrect gets me every time. It fucks up what I'm trying to say all the time. Like, it has said some things. Mr. Toastguard, there was one time I was texting Mr. Toastguard, and it changed a word to a very inappropriate word that I'm not gonna say on here, and it was just one of those moments of like, what the actual fuck, autocorrect? That was interesting. It was like right after an update on my phone too, and I was like, what the fuck? It also doesn't help that I'm kind of dyslexic, and by kind of, I mean I only know how to contextually guess while reading, and it made it really hard. Girthy BB. No, my phone was literally trying to get me canceled. I was like texting him back, so like, oh god, like what the fuck? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. At least it's more like a tuna can. trying to tell someone about Nigeria, and my phone was like, did you mean to say this? It's like, no, when the fuck have I ever said that? Why would you think I'm trying to type that? What the fuck? I was hella sussed about it. I do remember going on TikTok and seeing other people saying that their phone had been using suddenly autocorrecting that same word. So I think it was just a weird update instance, but I think about it still because I have questions. I have questions as to why autocorrect even had that word. You know what I mean? Because that means like Samsung somewhere along the line was like, yeah, let's put this word in our dictionary. Who the fuck put that in the dictionary? I don't care if it's a real word. It shouldn't be. Sally sells seashells on the seashore. Say that 20 times really fast. Peter packed oh man, that one gets me. The peas fucking get me. The peas are hard. Peter picked a peck of pickled pellers. Pellers? Fuck off. Autocorrect. You fucked up. Yeah, Samsung got a pass from Jesse Jackson. Isn't Samsung a Korean company though? What the fuck? Why is it Jesse Jackson? What the fuck? Okay, wait. Oh man, are we out of Dijon? No, I refuse to believe we're out of Dijon. We're not, thank God. Okay, Dijon, Worcestershire. Ooh, we can use my ketchup. And, oh man. So, I think I'm gonna mix these in a little container. So, Dennis Rodman. Yeah. Oh my god. I think I'll mix them in a container that I'm gonna use them for, maybe? A pack? Is all of this gonna fit in his lunch is always my biggest concern. We're gonna find out. He took his lunchbox with him, so I can't test it to see if these will fit. But I think either this, I'm gonna do these, but maybe I'll mix it in this. So, the recipe for this, straight up, when I watch people do it, you can always mix your own Dijon? How? Wait, what is, like if I had yellow mustard, what would turn it into Dijon? Chardonnay white wine? There's Chardonnay in this. It's distilled vinegar, water, mustard seed, salt, Chardonnay white wine, citric acid, a different kind of acid, tartaric acid, and spices. Yellow mustard, white wine, vinegar, sugar, and garlic powder. I did not know that. Huh, I learned two things today. You can add honey too. Ooh, honey would make it great. You gotta put D's on your foot. D's nuts. Dijon. He visited North Korean dictators several times. Are you serious? They like him? I wonder why. Huh. That is a really, I did not know that. They like him there. You want the, hello Ichigo. You want the fit check? Ooh. So today, I don't have shoes on, just socks. And we are wearing a dress that I got from the thrift store. It goes like this though. See what I mean? It's very whooshy. I like the whooshiness. It does not have any pockets. And I don't like that it doesn't have pockets, but it's got a long enough skirt that when I bought it, my plan was I was gonna hem it and make it shorter and then use the extra fabric for pockets. But I didn't do that yet. But one of these days I might add pockets to it. So how's it going, Ichigo? I hope you're having a good one. We never did the kit swap last night. We both freaking forgot. I gotta have like Ginger have my chat open and I'll have his chat open or something. We like swap back and forth so I can see everything. Everyone loves Snoop Dogg too. Well, because Snoop Dogg's a real one. Snoop Dogg's cool. I don't know how you could not like Snoop Dogg. I don't think he's ever done anything like crazy controversial or bad. I think it's hard to dislike Snoop Dogg, you know? Rodman is considered an American booty to North Korea. That makes sense? Yeah, no, that, yeah, also that. I was like, no, that's just accurate, Buzzbot. You're just being factual. You're okay, almost bad time though. Am tired. Oh, you go get some sleep if you're tired. It's like the perfect time for bed. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay right now. We're making a monstrosity, I feel. feels wrong. It's basically a Thousand Island dressing, I feel. Like, that's what I'm making. Oh, I forgot how much I like my ketchup. Holy shit, that's really good. I forgot how good that is. This also has kept in the fridge for pretty long. I didn't date it. This is the ketchup that we made a couple months back on stream, but it has lasted in the fridge. It tastes fine. There's so much vinegar in here that I don't think it's going to spoil anytime soon, you know? Your favorite shit is Snoop and Martha Stewart doing TV show together, and the best part is that there's only one felon on stage, and I know, and it's Martha Stewart. That Martha Stewart is the fucking felon. I love how that was good. I know, like, Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, I think, are like actual friends. I don't think it was just for a TV show. I think maybe they started with just a TV show, but I think the two of them are like actually friends. Like, would just hang out randomly if they had free time together, which is just the honest, like, joining of friends, you know? Like, yeah, no, that's my homegirl, Martha. What the fuck? Strangest friendship, but beautiful, you know? And that just goes to show that plants can really bring people together, you know? I'm pretty sure Martha Stewart gets high. You can't tell me that she is not getting baked. I don't believe you. Yeah, I bet Martha gets a pass. I bet she does. She probably sings along every word to every song. True. You also live pretty near Afroman. There's always people around constantly singing Lemon Pound Cake. Oh my god, I'm so happy he won. Because that shit was ridiculous. And I'm happy he won and it was like a public case that he went public with it. Because it does happen way too often that, like, police force just abuse the shit out of their power, and that was definitely like a blatant abuse of power that they were just barged on in there. Oh, rude as hell. I'd have sued them too. Because I think now he's in the positive, but for a little bit, I remember the judge was trying to argue the case of, like, are you only going public with this to try to make some money from it? And he was like, no, I'm just, like, I'm not making money from it. He is now, but in that moment he wasn't. No, motherfucker, you make you look bad. Yeah, that shit. But you're making us look bad. Yeah, they made themselves look bad by doing stupid shit. They used to have this pin that would say, sometimes bad things happen. Sometimes bad things happen because you make stupid decisions. And I think that was one of those of, like, sometimes bad shit happens because you do stupid shit. That was so crazy. But definitely needed to happen. I would like to believe that more people woke up to be like, oh man, maybe the police do abuse their power sometimes, but I doubt it woke everybody up. Ooh, that's bussin'. Oh, he's gonna love that. He's gonna freaking love that. Okay, now, other than the french fries, which he doesn't want, he just wants the croutons. I think we're done. Is that it? I'll take them out. French fries are just for me now. Okay. Yeah. This was really easy. How long have we been doing this? Only 2 hours. I feel like streams usually last hours, you know? And this was fast. The only thing we haven't done yet that we need to do is write Ginger his letter. Put a note in his lunchbox. But do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! What should we write on his note? I'm going to write that actually, Keen. I'm going to write, do you know the Muffin Man who lives on D's nuts? Yep, okay. This is one of the notes going in his lunchbox. I'm sure he'll love it. Yeah, that's a one. I'm sure that won't be confusing at all. And that he'll just like it. It all leads back to Shrek. There is a Shrek rave coming to Milwaukee, and it looks like it could be fun. Apart from the fact that I think they play nothing but Smash Mouth, and I don't love Smash Mouth that much, you know. Hey now. That's what I'm writing for his other note though. Is you're an all-star. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Get paid. Hey now, you're a rock star. And the furries. Oh, there probably would be furries there. Hi, Neanderthal. Long time no see. And then I saw your face. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, hang on. And I'm a believer. Wait, hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Get paid. Hey, now you're a rock star. Get your... What are the words of that after that? Hey, now you're a rock star. What are the words of that part? Hey now, you're an all-star, get paid. Is it get laid? Hey now, you're a rock star, get your show on and get laid? I don't know, I might not, I don't think I remember the lyrics to this. Get the show on. Get the show on. Is it get laid or get paid then? I'm gonna write get laid and then do a winky smiley face. Get laid. Winky smiley face. By me. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place and it's trying to get cooler. Fuck, now I'm singing the song. That's how they get you. Too catchy, and they know it. They know that it's super catchy. Okay, oh my god, it's Chuck Norris, I know! If you see a red gummy bear, don't eat it. But, why not? Now if I see a red gummy bear, I feel like I'm going to eat it because I don't want to know. It's get paid, but you do you. Well, it's in Sharpie. It's too late. Okay, I'm crossing off cheeseburger salad bowls. Should we see what's for next week, potentially? And actually, I don't think I ever properly showed this to you guys. This is my system for instead of every Sunday it coming around and me going, oh my god, what am I going to make? I have instead made this list of 2 options. So how it works is each week, we get to pick one of the 2 options. And if for whatever reason, Ginger is like, I hate both of the 2 options, we can do one that we haven't done yet until we've gone through the whole list. And this should get me through like the next several months of not having to think about what we're making next week. But so next week is either a chicken taco salad or hot honey ground beef bowls, and we'll figure that out later. Or we could go back and do barbecue chicken chopped salad or a chicken fajita salad. But he said he doesn't like fajitas, which is bullshit because I made him fajitas before and he liked them. So, but we did it. That was it, I think, you know. You should put that in the note. I should put that in the note. Okay, hang on. If you see a red gummy bear, don't eat it. Winky face, just to make him confused. Oh, winky smiley face. Just to keep him on his toes. That's a list for sure. Yeah, that list took, that was like a few weeks back that I made that list. And that list took, I think, a good hour to create. And I did cheat and use some AI to help me sort it out because, like, it's a long list of different recipes. But it was honestly kind of tricky to think of that many different recipes that were different and unique. And we don't have to adhere to it exactly. You know, there might be a week where we do something fun or different. But for this week, maybe I'll pack him a watermelon as lunch. The watermelon's supposed to be just for me and not him. But for this week, This is his lunch. Hamburger salad. Heavy on the beef. Just want to do a close-up. I feel like this isn't as impressive of a close-up, you know? Do you know your favorite cookbook these days? What is your favorite cookbook these days? I do not know your favorite cookbook. Let me see. Sorry, I was doing a thing. Give me a moment, please. Okie dokie, artichoke. Boom. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. America's Test Kitchen. Oh my god, America's Test Kitchen 15th anniversary edition. It's all TV tester recipes and best methods for prep. I love America's Test Kitchen. I used to have an America's Test Kitchen cookbook, but then it got sold in the estate sale because it wasn't mine, supposedly, even though it was mine. But that's neither here nor there. But American Test Kitchen is amazing. And for today, this is what we have made. This is it. This is a hamburger salad. That's all it is. Yeah. We got jalapenos and tomatoes and 2 different kinds of pickles. We got spicy, like crispy, crinkle cut pickles, and then regular, just kosher pickles, and then a bunch of beef with a little bit of spicy salt in it, so it's a little spicy. This is just some iceberg lettuce. Nothing fancy about that. This is delicious. It's basically like a Thousand Island. I feel like what they put on that, what's it called? A Big Mac. I feel like that's like what they put on a Big Mac. And then just some onion. And then this is my lunch for this week. I'm joking. I'm also going to be eating beef and stuff. But I would 100% just eat watermelon if you told me that I could eat just watermelon all week. I would not eat anything else. I don't think that's healthy for you to eat just watermelon. But yeah, this is what we made for this week. I hope Ginger likes it. I hope you have. I know I hate iceberg too, but the price of it was just like, for sake of my wallet, we ended up going with iceberg, even though it's like the least flavorful. The romaine lettuce, like unchopped romaine lettuce, was $6 for like one. One packet, like 2 things, but it's like they're small, which would have been the same as this, and I would have spent $12, which just, as opposed to 2 heads of iceberg lettuce was $4, and then the bags of mixed greens were also like $4 to $5 or $6, and I thought that was way too much. I'm like, you know what? We're putting a bunch of other stuff on it. It's crunchy, and that's what counts. So that's what we went with, you know? For $6 a romaine, I know. That's like, that I feel is normal. I don't know why all of a sudden the price of romaine and mixed greens at our store just seemed way more expensive than I'm used to. Because the deal they had were 2 for $7, but the 2 for $7 deal was bags that are like this size, like single serving bags of lettuce. And so 2 for $7 doesn't seem like a great deal. But then they had Mountain Dew on sale, buy 2, get 3 free. They're trying to make us unhealthy. It's a conspiracy or something. I don't know. But anyways, this is what we've made. This is what it looks like. Stupid cyber attacks going against distribution. Is it? Is that actually what it is? Piss me off. I will get a certificate in cybersecurity if it stops that, so that I can have affordable romaine. I'm not even, like, I'm half joking, but not entirely there. You're messing with my romaine. But I think we're gonna raid Titanium Chef. Yeah. So, whoop. Is it going? We doing it? We doing the thing? We're doing the thing. We're gonna raid Titanium Chef. But I just realized that you guys can't see my face, and that was just my boobs. And nobody, I'm sure, was complaining about that. A lot of distribution centers for food are essential and have been attacked this year. Can you guys not? Can we just all get along, please? Why can't we all get along? Why do we have to do shit? Booby. But thank you for hanging out and joining me as I made some lunches and meal prepped. This was a pretty fast one, but we do still have the boobies command. It just never works when we're doing mobile streams because none of the sound alerts work. So the boobies still works when I'm on a PC, but right now we're streaming from a phone, so it doesn't work. But boobies. And thank you for following Janusheks1. Welcome on in. I will see you guys later though, because Ginger and I do want to finish the Tarkov event. So I will probably be back on in like 2 hours actually. I maybe shouldn't, I always feel weird raiding and then going live again later. But booby, I will see you guys later. You still use it because you still like a booby. Booby, I miss the sound alerts. Drink water and don't get caught committing a felony. Because orange doesn't look, well, orange looks good on some people. Also, they don't really wear orange in federal prison anymore. But don't get caught committing a felony. Like, just don't. The food sucks there. So, you know, booby, booty, booty.
And I play on the go. And then I eventually bought it